What's up, YouTube? This balance. This just a history on the first video I posted, a real spaceship. So, only reason I put it on YouTube was because I was on YouTube and I seen this video. Somebody showed the same thing, like that circle. They had the same thing up there, but they was like giving a little history on it, saying that, everybody talking about UFOs and motherships and, all this stuff. So when I seen the footage of that video, I went on and said, yo, that's the same thing I saw. So and I had a whole lot of those videos. So one night, I was at work. I'm at my job, my old job now. I'm gonna start coming over here. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna get tonight. And you know what I mean? Cause see if I see something. Because when I was working here, I'm not gonna say where I was working at, cause I don't want draw no attention to nothing. But I was at work, and now on my break, I come out at the same time. And I was just out here smoking a cigarette, and I looked up in the sky, and I seen this light. Like, I thought it was maybe a plane, but I don't even know what made me start recording. I promise you. I don't even know what was. Maybe it just looked a little different or nothing, but it was just a light, and it was going across the sky. And I'm standing there looking at it, and it's going like to the right. So I'm standing here looking at it. So I said, man, I'm going to record it. So I pulled my phone out. And now, mind you, it was still going in this pattern, like going to the right. So I'm looking at it. So I pull out my phone and I start recording it, right? So it like slowed up, and it was way up. It was just a little light. It wasn't like if you see a plane, a passenger plane, or like you could, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that much of a light. It was like a low light, but it was way up there. I think that's probably what made me start recording, because it was up there. So when I pulled out my phone and started recording it, it stopped. I ain't gonna say it stopped, but it started coming back, man. Like, it started coming back. So it was coming back, and I'm like, wow, it's coming back. So it like, that's what messed me up. Like, it came back towards me, man. And it just like was descending up there. And I'm recording it, and I'm like, wow, whatever. So it looked like it was coming down. Like, you know what I mean? So I said, bump that, and went back in the job. And I went back up in there real excited, showed my co-workers. And, I ain't really pay attention to the details so much, but it was spinning. Like, you could see the spinning, and then you could see it start spinning like a different way. It was spinning different ways. Like, it spin to the right clockwise, and then it's spinning to the left counterclockwise, right? So every night, every single night, I would come out here and look up in the sky. I was just in amazement with the sky now. Every night, man, for months, I would come out here and just look in the sky, and it would do the same thing. Like, okay, so the first night that I was watching it, like when it was going past to the right, it was like way up there, and it was going, and then it came back from the right, and then came and was just up there, like in one place. Like, it was literally moving to the right in the sky, way up there, like it was going somewhere. And then when I started recording it, it came back and it just stopped, man. It was just right there in the air, it just stopped. So now when I started coming out, it was like I don't know, man. It would be Like, and you know your break, like I'm on break or lunch or whatever. You only get like 30 minutes stuff. Or you could take your whole hour or whatever, but whatever have you. Every single night, and I would do this every night, and I'll bring my coworkers. I started bringing my coworkers out here. It was amazing, right? So, but after that night, and then when I come out, it'd be like I see a light all the way over to the left, just sitting there, and then it just start moving slow, like coming towards me, right? And every night it'll do the same thing. You can see it coming like inching up, and it take forever. It take forever. It's inching towards me from the left, and I'm watching it. So when my break over, I go back in there, and at night after when we all leave at night, I think we get done like maybe like 2 in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. Was it 12 hours? Yeah, we was working like 12-hour shifts. So I start at 2 and get off at 2 in the morning. And we'll come out here. Now it was like we was all cool. Like we had a good group. Everybody was cool. So after work, we didn't just leave. We would stand outside and talk for maybe like a half hour or more every night. This is how cool me and my coworkers were. Like we really was cool. So we'd come outside and we'd talk, you know what I mean? But now I'm so fixated on the sky. We out here, we off that. We'll come out and talk, but I'm coming out here with the phone looking. But every single night, when we come out at night, no cap. Every night when we come out, it be like right over our job, man. Right over the job in the same place every night. No lie. Every night, man. That light would be up there. And it looked like it's moving towards us. And we be standing and watching it. And one night I had my supervisor out here, and it was moving towards us. He said, "Bump that, I'm going inside." So that's the history of that first video I put up there, man. I had a whole lot of them. I had like a lot of them. So what I did, I was so excited by that video, I actually called the UFO line. And they told me to send it, and I kept sending the pictures, but they said, well, it gotta be a certain size or something. So I probably sent them like a whole lot of pictures, and I guess he kind of like he wasn't excited like I was. So I don't know if that was stuff off or he was just throwing me off or whatever, right? So I just like left it like that. Like I had all these videos in my phone, so I ain't really like keep them because I just kept the one. I would think was the best one to me, I would think. But I had a lot of them videos, man. But in my mind, I'm like, well, I didn't have an idea of what it really was. I just knew it was different. I knew it was something. But in the whole sense, I just thought, well, it could be aliens. It could be aliens. That's what I was thinking, but I ain't really think big of it. Like, you know, I guess we such a privileged people. Like, we privileged to a point, and so much stuff happen and so much wool pull over your eyes, and then you can't really trust nothing. You really don't know what to think. Everybody's different. Me, I ain't really take it that serious. I'm looking at it like it could be aliens, but God is so great in the same sense that I wasn't really worried or nothing like that. So I ain't really look at it like or try to really put a real stamp on it. But when I looked at the video on YouTube, the young lady was saying that what she saw, what she keeps seeing, and it's the same exact thing as something spinning. It's something spinning just like, and it's at night. Something spinning. So I didn't really think, you know what I'm saying, too much of it. I didn't think too much of it. But what she described, she was like on some you know how Farrakhan talk, he might say, when you see something up there, don't be afraid. That's your people. Like them your peoples. So that's the type time she was on. Like she was talking like, yeah, they, you know, that's your peoples. Like them our peoples or whatever. Who knows? Like, but at the end of the day, that's what really like woke me up to it. Made me really like more excited. Like, yo, like I don't got nothing to worry about. Shoot, why not stand out here and don't back down when it's getting closer? I'm gonna just stand here like on some dummy head stuff. Like hey, might get snatched up, beat down, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it's crazy, man. That's just it. All right, man. Thank you for your time. Peace.